Today's August 31st, 2016. I'm bringing you the Virgo new moon eclipse. Remember, eclipses are the universe's way of reminding us that there's an awakening happening. We're going to get some information, leave us more than we were found. And so there's an awareness that has to be or can be obtained here. It's going to occur tomorrow, September 1st, 5:04 a.m. East Coast time. Eclipse is in Virgo. Virgo is the ruler of the sixth house. Sixth house in astrology is where we complete the cycle of the bottom or the underlying workings of understanding and figuring things out from our perspective, and then we prepare to take what we've learned and to put it out into the world as we move into the sign of Libra and above the chart in astrology. Virgos are very sensitive. The need to not only apply yourself but observe is very important here, and it's putting all the pieces together. So as this new moon happens, we're really going to be looking at and trying to figure things out from our perspective. Now we're going to have the next eclipse on the 16th of September in the sign of Pisces, which is where we put it all together from both what we've understood and then taking it out to others, and then how we understand everything as a whole. So here's what's happening. You're being shown a whole new world. You've been shown the truths. It's Uranus and Aries squaring Capricorn and Pluto of what's really been going on. And so now you're having to assess. This new moon is really up to you to assess what's going on. Take that which you are learning and move forward with it. We have the sun and moon together at 9 degrees. They're going to be squaring Mars, squaring Saturn, and opposing Neptune. What does that mean? Big lies are everywhere, but the truth's everywhere. If there's a big lie somewhere, the truth's somewhere. Sort it out from your perspective, Virgo. That's what you got to do. What do you now understand based on what you've been presented? So take this new moon and the opportunities it's presenting for you to advance, and let's do something with it. Now, if I really want to take advantage of a situation, new moon, the moon and sun together, new moon, and we have Pluto is trining this configuration, and so that's dominance, that's death and rebirth. So what do I want to try to bring in new now as something's ending? I want to try and tell you a story of what I know now, right? If I'm trying to dominate this whole thing, I'm trying to take this and then turn it for you can understand. So what am I trying to do here to tell you how things are, and trying to confuse you? Because I want what I want. If I'm trying to manipulate, and this is a wonderful time in the world to manipulate, but if it's a good time to manipulate, it's a great time to find the truth. So if I'm doing that, or if I'm running this world, or if I'm in charge of everything, and I'm trying to now tell you what I want you to know, and why I want you to know it, and how I want you to know it, you need to be doing the same thing for you. Because Pluto's trining this, it can come to the aha moments are everywhere, in being more deceived or finding the truth. So I'm hoping that you take this time to do just that. Whenever we have 4 planets in Virgo, Sun, Moon, Jupiter, and Mercury, and we also have the North Node. So this is where we're opening to our perceptions, what we know, who we are, what we are, and taking and doing something with that. Huge opportunity exists here. Remember, we plant seeds as the sun and moon are together here, and the sign of Virgo, we want to plant seeds from that perspective. Excuse me, I apologize for that. With the opposition to Neptune and Pisces, it's the lies and the truth are everywhere. You've got to sort it out from your perspective and where you are. As the planets of Mars and Saturn transit the sign of Sagittarius, we're trying to put together and understand things from a perspective that's big picture wise. And so we're having this square to this new moon and to Neptune really brings us to a point where we must go and look deep within, and we must look at with what's going on the outside, and we must put together, more so than any other time, as an eclipse, I think, is one of the most important times in our life, as we get a set of at least 4 a year to take what we know and grow or become more we're shown more, we're going to be left with more, and it's our opportunity to take it and do something with it. So this is like a tremendous time to put things together from a big picture perspective and become something more. This eclipse is going to bring about a lot of crazy stuff. It's already happening, but this one and the Pisces full moon are going to. There's going to be a lot of things that change, and you're going to be forced into these changes. Hopefully, if you're forced into these changes, you've assessed who you are, what you are, and you're able to maneuver fairly easily. But you don't have to do, in my opinion, in this world. Sometimes you have to go along at times, but this is a time right now where you've got to find yourself and you've got to figure things out for yourself and make a decision on who you are, what you are, and do something with it. Tremendous opportunities are here, but tremendous changes here, and so it's going to get crazy as crazy and as chaotic as it gets. Watch the war ramp up. Watch the lies that are being told from the people trying to control this, and be careful here, because with the huge change coming, there's huge opportunities to advance who you are, what you are, and prosper, not just financially, but finding more happiness within who you are and figuring out what matters to you. Is going to be here right at your footsteps. I'm going to end this fairly quickly, but I can't say enough about the eclipses and the awakening that it presents itself with these eclipses. So we're in the energy now. I wanted to wait till we got in the energy tomorrow morning, 5:04 a.m. East Coast time, as this eclipse happens. Hopefully you're awake and you can assess and plant seeds, or let the universe know you're ready to be as perceptive as you can be and figure things out to the finest details. I wish you luck. Email with questions. This is going to be a very, very chaotic and interesting time, so get ready for the wild ride.